What's up everybody and welcome to the channel. In today's video we're checking out this 2026 Toyota Tacoma TRD Sport 4x4 double cab. Now this one's finished off in mud bath. This was a TRD Pro color last year, but now for 2026 you can get it on quite a few of the different ones. Now this one as tested with a couple port and dealer installed options, spray and bed liner, the tires, the tubular steps, a couple other add-ons. This is $49,500. However, over $4 grand of that is just add-ons. So of course this truck itself is closer to about a $43,000 vehicle without a few of those. With that said, this is just the standard engine, which is the non-hybrid turbocharged 4-cylinder. It is a 2.4 liter engine and it's also pumping out 278 horsepower with 317 pound-feet of torque. We get an 8-speed automatic, 4x4 of course, and then it also has an 18.2 gallon fuel tank, so you can expect 19 in the city with 23 out on the highway. Curb weight's around 4,600 pounds, has a 1,600 pound payload capacity, and you can tow about 6,000 pounds with this truck. Got a nice set of LED headlights. I like with the TRD Sport, you got a lot of body colored versus the off-road having like plastic trim. So you got the nice body colored fender flares with this cool cutout, nice design throughout the bumper. You're gonna get just black throughout the center. We have LED fog lights, a radar sensor, an air dam with recovery hooks, and then just a black grille with black badging. On the hood, you have a lot of contours, more similar to a TRD Pro. And then we have this nice trim piece in the center. Looks like a hood scoop, but it's just a trim piece. Got some nice lines to it as well. So again, it looks cool, not really all too functional, but neat design. And then you have those flares with the sharp edges to them, which look really good on this front end. Got a lot of bold lines throughout this newest Tacoma generation. I think they've really styled it well. And then this one's got those upgraded ridge grapplers. They're 265 65 18s, so really nice aggressive tire, really good tire in general. Then we have the TRD wheels with the two-tone color, blacked out Tacoma badge, the side steps, body colored door handles and mirror caps, and then black trim throughout all the windows. So nice looking truck. I like the side profile, and then I just really like the front and rear fender arches, how they bulge outwards, so they really done a cool job. Got a basic rear glass. This truck specifically is more of a base model TRD Sport 4x4, so nothing really all fancy about it. Same wheel setup, and then a nice set of LED taillights. Got your Tacoma name written out, the nice caps on the bumper, finish and body colored, and then this one even has a black Toyota badge on the exhaust tip. We also have a soft open, so we can easily lift that down. Spray and bed liner. We have our rails, lights, as well as a couple areas to tie some ropes to. Easily can fit 2 dirt bikes in here, very functional bed, lightweight tailgate as well. And then moving on to the interior, this one just has, again, basic interior with the cloth. In the back, we do have plastic for the whole thing. I wouldn't mind maybe something padded for the armrest, would be quite nice to see on this spec. Just got the two-tone fabric color. Headrest will fold down for better visibility. No armrest or vents, just got cup holders and a plug. And then you can lift the base up as well. You get a lot of hidden storage, so really functional. And then we can pull this one up and get these to fold flat, and you're gonna have a lot of extra hidden cargo space all throughout it. Hopping in the back at 5'11". Now I have the driver's seat at my height as well. It's not the greatest back seat out there, a little small. However, my feet and knees actually do fit. The seat is kind of low, so there's a lot of room right here. I do have good headroom. Backrest is a little straight up. It's not the worst mid-size, but there's really no mid-size that's actually that comfortable back here. It's good for kids though, so it's good enough in a pinch, friends in a pinch, but of course, if you need the space, get a Tundra. But overall, decent enough bit of storage back there. For the front, you still have a lot of the hard plastics. However, we do have a padded armrest. Still got the nice TRD name with this gray color. Lots of storage with all of your controls, and then manual controls. We have the recline up and down, forwards and back, a nice set of floor mats and the sporty pedals, lumbar support. Now this bolster is really squishy, so it actually makes it easier to get in and out of, but we have a cool looking fabric design once again with all the stitching, and then a nice black leather steering wheel with a 4-spoke look. Now with my foot on the brake, let's fire it up. Got the 4-cylinder roaring to life, a red TRD badge as well. Nice leather wrap design, controls on the left side for the screen. We have audio as well, and then we have cruise control settings on the right. Stock on the right side for windshield wipers, headlights and turn signal on the left. And then for the gauge cluster, very similar to what you're used to seeing on the modern Toyotas, we have a couple different presets you can set. and then you can scroll through a couple things on the right and left side. So lots of vitals, trip info, things like that. Nice bit of info on the left as well. Got the tach, speed, and some of your basics. And then over here we can adjust the headlight level. We also have the automatic high beams, traction control, dome light in the bed, and then more of this gray color. Got more of a plastic material for the upper dash, and then more of this nice metallic gray color with Tacoma written out. Large glove box, hidden storage in here, and this is the smaller screen. Now the bigger screen honestly has nothing really different that the small screen has. I honestly think this one fits the interior a little bit better, and once you have your CarPlay on it, that's really all you're going to need to see. However, the camera system, that's going to be the biggest difference. If you get the upgraded screen and the full cameras, you will have a lot more than just a backup camera. Climate control is basic on this one. We just have our single zone. We have temperature and fan speed on the dials, all your little toggles down here, vents in the center, a little bit of storage over here, and then a slot to place your phone. We have a couple plugs, more storage, and a grab handle. We have your four-wheel drive control right here. Very easy, you can operate all of that. Drive modes as well, we can toggle this. Got 3 different on-road driving modes. You're gonna see the tow and haul mode, storage, kind of a rubber armrest, and then storage all down below. And then one last look at the interior. Again, just a simple basic spec on this truck. Black headliner, small sunglass holder with a simple basic manual mirror. All right, so setting off now in the TRD Sport Toyota Tacoma. So just in the normal mode, accelerating. The turbo packs some pretty good power. Just quarter throttling it, you know, the boost really kicks in and it gets up to speed. This is so much quicker than the old V6 ever was. It doesn't sound that good, honestly though. You put an exhaust on this car and an air intake, and this truck's gonna sound pretty good. It'll be much more beefy and tough sounding, and you'll hear a lot of those turbo noises. So I'm liking the 4-cylinder more and more now that we're seeing the aftermarket mods come out for these. That would be a really good setup without going towards the hybrid. Now the hybrid packs so much instant EV power. It is a really cool engine and it sounds a lot more beefy, but this one with a couple mods would really liven it up. Still plenty of power though, I really don't mind it at all. Overall riding in this TRD Sport, it's a little rough around the edges, I would say. You can definitely feel the bumps. It feels like a truck, which honestly is a good thing. Some trucks, you know, in this class might start feeling a little bit toned down, more like SUVs. The Tacoma is still a body on frame, nice normal truck. And even though there's a lot of haters on the 4-cylinder, last year Toyota saw their absolute #1 selling sales year ever on the Toyota Tacoma. So this new generation has been outselling not only the competition, but outselling the Tacoma from previous years. So for the haters out there, say what you want, sales talk. This truck is selling. People really like this, even though it's not cheap, even for a basic one here. You know, they're not the cheapest things out there, but people are finding value with the Tacoma because it's just a good truck. It has the power, it's got the style, and it has the capabilities. Even though you get some hard, cheap plastics in this thing, it sells and people like it. So say what you want about it, but 4-cylinders clearly are what customers are perfectly fine with buying. When you're driving this, you have a good view around. I do like the sport hood, how it's really cool looking with all the contours. Visibility is all really good, as you would expect for any mid-sized truck. Seat comfort's pretty good too. They actually are very supportive. I have it in a good position. My legs are comfortable. I like the steering wheel. It looks really good. It also offers pretty good feedback when you're steering. So there's a nice amount of weight to it. It's just a nice truck to drive, honestly. But yeah, it definitely gets up to speed quickly with no issues. I don't think there's really anything to not like about the drive, aside from just the 4-cylinder doesn't sound like the old V6. Throw an exhaust on and it literally sounds just as good. So that's probably the only complaint. Other than that though, you have the boost, the power that the old one never had. The handling on this truck is also pretty good. It doesn't really have that much brake dive and body roll. It's a more confident chassis than before. So I feel like they've done a good job updating the vehicle, just making it a better driving truck versus the old one, which felt a lot looser and kind of sloppy. So it still feels like a body on frame, tough truck, but it drives a lot more sporty and you got all the power. Interior fit and finish, again, hard plastics, which is my biggest gripe. You gotta go for like a $60,000 spec to get the soft touches everywhere. And I think that is kind of a missed opportunity. I highly doubt it costs that much to put nicer materials in this truck, especially with how expensive it is. I feel like they totally could have just had it standard with nicer doors at least. So again, that's my only real complaint. Just, yes, I agree with a lot of you, the cheap hard plastics need to go. But fundamentally, for what a midsize truck should be, the Tacoma packs everything, it seems, and there is definitely a trim level to fit your needs, from basic work trucks to $70,000 crazy TRD Pros. So driving it, it's fun. You know, it's a fun, nice truck, does what you need to do. Really can't complain with what a midsize truck is supposed to be all about.